Hi friends, welcome back. Guys, for the last 1 month, I got more than thousands requests. Please start the initiative Predict the Unpredictable for the Prelims 2024. So guys, on this auspicious day today, I am starting this initiative. I have picked one topic which is very important for the Prelims 2024, which is the Great Nicobar Port. But before I start discussing this topic for the Prelims 2024, let me first of all thank you for the massive support you gave to my last year's initiative Predict the Unpredictable. Guys, last year more than 60 questions came in the Prelims 2023 from my prediction list. And I'm very confident that next year in the Prelims 2024, most of the questions which you will see will come from my prediction list. So guys, with this, let us start this initiative. And guys, I would like to request every one of you, please use this initiative properly and please do support and like the initiative if you want me to continue this initiative throughout the year. So guys, let us begin. Guys, first of all, let me explain to you why I have taken up this topic, okay, and why this topic is very important for the prelims next year. So guys, you can see here government, okay, of India has received at least 10 expression of interest, okay, from bidders to develop the Great Nicobar Port into a transshipment hub. Guys, for the last 2 years, this topic has been in news, and now you see there is a traction over this topic. So this topic is getting a lot of traction. Now the government has received the bids also. So I hope next year definitely 1 or 2 questions will come on this topic, because this topic is very important not only from the geography dimension but also from the environment dimension. And today in this video I am going to brainstorm the topic very holistically. So guys, let us see this topic. So you can see this topic, okay, what I have done is that I have tried to brainstorm the topic from the geography dimension and from the environment dimension, because questions can be framed on this topic from the geography dimension and also from the environment dimension. From the geography dimension, you should know where is the location of this Great Nicobar Port. Okay, so entire Andaman and Nicobar Islands, you have to do the map work. It is very, very important. Next, okay, you have to know various islands which are located in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and then you need to know what are the different types of ports, because this will be a transshipment port. Transshipment port. Okay, so what is a transshipment port? What are the examples of transshipment port? You need to know that. Further, from the human geography perspective, you need to know the pvtgs which are located in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Guys, already UPSC in the past have asked questions on pvtg, so pvtg can definitely come, okay, in the next year prelims examination. And last but not the least is the vegetation and climate of this region. Vegetation and climate on this region, already UPSC has asked one question on the vegetation of this region. Coming to the environment dimension of the topic, you need to know the protected areas which are located in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and you also need to know the flagship species of this island, and last but not the least, the various kinds of biodiversity which is there in this island. So let us start. Okay, so what I will do is that first I have taken one question which came in this year's prelims examination to prove you why we need to prepare this topic from the geography dimension also. You can see this question came, consider the following pairs, ports well known for. Okay, ports well known for. So they have given various ports like Kamaraj Port, Mundra Port, Visakhapatnam Port, and they linked to their characteristics. So next year what they can ask you from this topic, they can ask you the concept of transshipment port. What are transshipment port? Okay, what are transshipment ports? So transshipment ports are ports, okay, where large vessels come, and from the large vessel, okay, the goods are transferred into small vessels, and these small vessels carry the goods to those ports where these large vessels cannot come. Okay, these large vessels cannot go to all smaller ports. Okay, so these large vessels, they come to the transshipment port, and from transshipment port these goods are transferred into smaller ships which take this goods into the smaller ports. So transshipment ports are very, very important, okay, as a concept for your mains examination also and for prelims examination next year. What are the examples of transshipment ports? Okay, so Colombo Port, Then we have, okay, Singapore port. Okay, our example of transshipment port, India uses Colombo port and transshipment port, okay, for its basically exports and imports. Okay, particularly Colombo port, okay, the share is around 45%. So in order to, okay, uh, in order to save the money which India is losing, the forex reserves, okay, because India is using Colombo as a transshipment port, okay, India is now building its own transshipment port which will give a boost to Indian exports and imports. Guys, at present, most of the big shipping companies, they do not come to Indian ports because India does not have a transshipment port. So guys, what are the features of transshipment port? So features of transshipment port is that they have a good depth, okay, which is also called draft, okay, depth or draft, okay. Some people say that it should be around 20 meters. It should be around 20 meters. So the question is why this Great Nicobar port, okay, is being developed as a transshipment port, although there are some environmental challenges also why this port has been selected. So the reason is why Nicobar, okay, why Nicobar, why Great Nicobar, okay, location. Okay, so first reason is what, guys? Because of the depth. Okay, it has the natural depth of more than 20 meter, which is the draft, okay, which is required for transshipment port. And second is the location. Second is the location. It is location, okay, near the Strait of Malacca. It is located near the Strait of Malacca. So the Strait of Malacca also become very, very important for the next year's prelims examination. Let me just show the diagram. Let me just show the diagram. You can see here, okay, this is the map of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, you need to prepare this map of Andaman Nicobar Islands. Here you need to prepare the Coco Channel. Okay, then you need to prepare the Duncan Passage. Okay, then you need to prepare the 10-degree channel. Okay, then you need to prepare the Great Channel. Okay, so this is the Great Nicobar Island, and if you see, it is located very near to the Strait of Malacca. Strait of Malacca. That is the reason this Great Nicobar Island has been selected as this transshipment port of India. So guys, here I would like to tell that you should, okay, prepare the names of various islands also, because there was renaming of various islands. For example, you can see Havelock Island was renamed as Swaraj Deep. Then Neil Island was renamed as Shahid Deep. Okay, so and you can see here Ross Island was renamed as Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Island. So all these names of islands are very, very important. They can ask you, okay, map based questions on that. Okay, next you can see this Nicobar Islands, okay, the map of Nicobar Islands, the important islands you need to prepare. This is the Great Nicobar Island, and this is the Campbell Bay where this transshipment port is going to come. Okay, so this is very, very important. You need to prepare the map point also. Let us see this. Okay, so you need to prepare what? Location, islands, various islands, types of ports. Okay, then you need to prepare the pvtgs. Okay guys, so let us see, okay, which are the pvtgs which are, okay, found here, okay, from the human geography point of view. Let me just show you. Okay, let me just show you. So guys, okay, first of all, okay, before I discuss, okay, which are the pvtgs which are found in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, particularly the Great Nicobar Islands, let me first explain you what are pvtgs. So pvtgs have particular characteristics. These characteristics are, they have pre-agriculture level of technology. They do not practice agriculture, rather than they practice, okay, gathering, hunting, all this kind. Next, they have low levels of literacy. They have, okay, acute economic backwardness, and the most important feature of PVTG is that they have a declining or stagnant population. This is very, very important. They have a declining and stagnant population. So this can be used to frame a question. What are the features of PVTGs? So guys, you can see here, Government of India, okay, Ministry of Tribal Affairs had a scheme called Development of Particularly Vulnerable Tribal Group, okay, for PVTG population. For PVTG population, you can see the scheme covers 75 identified PVTGs in 18 states and union territories of Andaman Nicobar Islands. So we have 75 PVTGs. This is also very important. This can be used to frame questions. PVTGs, okay, 75 PVTGs. Okay, let me give you some names of the PVTGs which are basically found in India. So you can see here from Andhra Pradesh, you can see here from Andhra Pradesh, then we can, PVTGs are found in Bihar and Jharkhand. Okay, then you see Gujarat, then you see Karnataka, then Kerala, then Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, then we have Maharashtra, then we have Odisha, then we have Rajasthan, then we have Tamil Nadu, then we have Tripura, then we have Uttar Pradesh, then we have West Bengal, and then we have Andaman and Nicobar Island, which is very, very important. The Great Andamanis, the Jarawas, the Ongis, the Sentinelese. Okay, very, very important. Okay, very, very important. So please go through this list. Okay, you can stop it and you can take a screenshot of that. This is very, very important for next year's prelims examination. Very, very important. You should know the name, because they can give you match the following. Okay, they can give you the names. Okay, they can give you the names of the PVTGs and states, and they can give you the, okay, match the states. Okay, very, very important. Here I would like to tell, okay, please do prepare Orissa, Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh and Kerala. These are very, very important states where more PVTGs are located. Guys, further moving, okay, in the budget 2023, okay, you can see Ministry of Tribal Affairs was allocated some 12,000 crores of rupee, and much of this, okay, was for the tribal development. You can see here there was a new scheme introduced, Pradhanmantri, okay, PVTG development mission. Pradhanmantri PVTG this development mission. So you need to prepare this scheme for next year's prelims examination. Pradhanmantri PVTG development scheme, okay, to saturate the PVTG families and habitation with basic facilities of housing, clean drinking water, sanitation, improve access to health and nutrition, and telecom connectivity and sustainable livelihood. That is the purpose of this Pradhanmantri PVTG development mission. And there are other schemes also, for example, National Sickle Cell Elimination Mission. This is also very, very important. Sickle cell is in news. Okay, sickle cell is in news. This is very, very important. You need to prepare that. Okay, now let us see what are the PVTGs groups which are found in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. You can see here Great Andamanis, then Ongis, okay, of Little Andaman, then Jarawas of the South and Middle Andaman, then we have Sentinelese of the Sentinel Island, and then we have Shompenes of the Great Nicobar. This is very, very important. Okay, so in this Great Nicobar, okay, area, okay, which are the tribal groups which are found, PVTGs group? It is the Shompenes and the Nicobaris. Shompenes and the Nicobaris, you can see here Shompenes and Nicobaris are living in this Great Nicobar Island. Very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, guys, now let me just come back to the, okay, let me come back to the environment dimension. Okay, what kind of questions can come from the environment dimension? Let me just show you. So what I have done is that I have brainstormed the topic from the environment angle also. For the environment angle, okay, protected areas are important, species are important, and biodiversity is very, very important. So let me just show you what are the various protected areas which are there in this Andaman and Nicobar Island. So we have Galathea Bay National Park. Galathea Bay is the place where this transshipment port is coming. So why is Galathea Bay National Park very important? Because Galathea Bay National Park is the nesting ground of the giant leatherback sea turtle. Very, very important. Giant leatherback sea turtle. Why this giant leatherback sea turtle is very important? Because it is one of the largest sea turtles in the world. Largest sea turtles in the world. Very, very important. Very, very important. This can be a definite question in the prelims examination next year, and I'm going to tell you how these questions can be framed. So as a protected area, it is part of the Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve. Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve. And the other protected area which is part of the Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve is the Campbell Bay National Park. Campbell Bay National Park. Okay. So you can see here the Galathea National Park consists of mangrove forest, littoral forest, evergreen forest. Okay. Galathea forms the Great Nicobar Islands, which includes the Campbell Bay. Okay. Galathea National Park comprises the core area of the Biosphere Reserve. The Galathea National Park is also home to the PVTGs, okay, Shompenes. Very, very important. This can be a prelims question next year. Okay, further moving, we have Campbell Bay National Park, okay, which is also part of the Great Nicobar Island. Okay, you can see here also we find this leatherback turtles. Okay, it is the largest of the Nicobar Islands in the eastern Indian Ocean. Okay, it is one of the largest islands in the Nicobar Islands. Okay, next we have the Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve. Very, very important. Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve. Every year generally you see one question coming from biosphere reserves. So next year this Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve becomes very important. Okay, very, very important. Okay, under this you can see we have two protected areas, Galathea Bay National Park, Campbell Bay National Park. As far as species are concerned, we have leatherback turtle, we have Oliver turtle, we have dugongs, Okay, we have Nicobar megapods, then we have saltwater crocodiles, okay, marine turtles. This is a very important, okay, very important species which are found here. Further, we have the Nicobar tree shrew, which is endemic to Nicobar. Nicobar tree shrew, which is endemic to Nicobar. Then we have Nicobar lion-tailed macaw also, which is a subspecies of crab-eating macaw. Okay, guys, so this is very important. This is very important as far as, okay, tribes. Okay, we have Mongolite Shompen, okay, Shompen tribes which is found in this. Then we also have Mongolite Nicobarese tribe which are found in this region. Okay, so as far as vegetation is concerned, we have the tropical wet evergreen forest in this region. Okay, then guys, what can come is species. Okay, out of all the species which is found in the Great Nicobar Island, Galathea, okay, giant leatherback turtle. The giant leatherback turtle which is found in the Galathea Bay, Campbell National Park is very important. Very important. You can see it has a nesting, okay, ground in the Nicobar Islands. It has the nesting ground in the Nicobar Islands. You can see here the giant leatherback turtle, the largest of the 7 sea turtles of the planet. It is the largest of the 7 sea turtles found in the planet. Okay, it is 6 feet long, 6 feet long, huge, and it weighs around 900 kg and nests only in Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It is protected under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act. This is very important. Generally, sometimes they will ask which schedule. So, Schedule 1 of the protected areas. Okay, guys. So, initially it was in the critically endangered. Okay, and later on it was moved to the vulnerable position. Initially it was a critically endangered species. Very important species. Okay, so guys, why this is very important is that, guys, we have a national marine turtle action plan. We have a national marine turtle action plan. Under this national marine turtle action plan, we have important marine turtle habitats. We have a list of important marine turtle habitats, and in that list we have the Galathea Bay, okay, National Park. Okay, so this is very important. So a lot of concerns are there that if this project will come in this Galathea beach, in this Galathea Bay National Park or the Galathea beach, what will happen? This leatherback turtles will be adversely impacted. This leatherback turtles will be adversely impacted. You can see beaches on the other side of the Galathea river are the most important nesting sites of the northern Indian Ocean for the Galathea, for the leatherback turtles, the world's largest marine turtles. So this is a big concern because this leatherback turtles are world's largest marine turtle, and the National Marine Turtle Action Plan also, okay, lists Galathea Bay as an important protected area. Okay, so Galathea Bay Wildlife Sanctuary was notified in the year 1997, okay, for monitoring marine turtles, and is home to the tropical evergreen forest. Okay, this is very important. So there are various kinds of species found in this place, but the most important species is the giant leatherback turtle. Giant leatherback turtle. And why these giant leatherback turtles are important? Because you can see it is one of the northern Indian Ocean's largest nesting sites for the leatherback turtle, who are known to migrate an astonishing 10,000 kilometers, okay, between their foraging and nesting grounds southeast towards the western coast of Australia and the southwest towards the eastern coast of Africa. You see, they cover a lot of distance in the migration which they do. Okay, so therefore this is becoming very important, and this National Marine Action Plan is also very important. Let me give you some, okay, and this species is listed as, okay, Schedule 1 species. Okay, let me just give you, okay, in this Marine Turtle Action Plan, what are the other turtles mentioned? So guys, you can see Indian coastal water supports 5 species of sea turtle found in India. The first is the Oliver Ridley turtle, which is very famous. You must be knowing, okay, which are the coasts where Oliver Ridley turtles basically nest in India, particularly the Rushkulia river, and the Gahir Matha beach is very famous for that. Then we have the green turtle, then we have the hawksbill turtle, then we have the leatherback turtle, and last we have the loggerhead turtle. Loggerhead turtle, last we have the loggerhead turtle. These 5 species of turtles, they occur in the Indian coastal waters and are protected as Schedule 1. So all these 5 turtles, loggerhead, leatherback, green, hawksbill and Oliver Ridley, are under the Schedule 1. India is home to the largest nesting ground population of Olive Ridley turtle, except loggerhead turtle. You can see here, except loggerhead turtle, the remaining 4 species, which is leatherback, hawksbill, green and Oliver Reedy turtle nest along the Indian coast. Okay, so except loggerhead, all including the leatherback turtle, they are nesting around the coast of India. So these turtles, they face a lot of threats, whether it is the onshore threat or the offshore threat. Okay, so you can go through this pollution, okay, particularly light pollution, marine pollution, predation, okay, various kinds of anthropogenic factors are responsible for decline of these turtles. Okay, next, which is very important, is the important marine turtle habitats in India. Very, very important. Okay, this list is very, very important. Please, okay, I can pause the video and you can take this list. You can see here in Odisha we have the Rushikulia river. Okay, Rushikulia river famous for Oliver Ridley turtle. Then in Odisha only we have the Gahirmatha river, okay, which is again famous for the Oliver Ridley turtle. Then we have the Devi river, which is again famous for the Oliver Ridley turtle. So these three rivers are very, very important as a nesting ground of this Olive Ridley turtles. Further, you can see in the Andaman Nicobar Islands, the Galathea Bay is very famous for the largest leatherback turtle ground. Okay, this is very, very important, Galathea Bay. Okay, then other Nicobar sites are also there which we can go through, which are famous for hawksbill turtle, green turtle, leatherback turtle and other turtles also. Okay guys, then we have in Lakshadweep Island also we have, okay, you can see Sohail Island for Oliver Ridley. Then we have Andhra Pradesh Godavari River. Then we in Andhra Pradesh we have other places also. Okay, Krishna River, okay, known for Oliver Ridley turtles. Okay, so questions can be framed. Then we have Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve is also known for, okay, Oliver Ridley turtles. Then we have Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa. So this list is very, very important. You can pause it and you can take a note of it. You can take a note of it from this video. Guys, I'm telling you, like this year, okay, 60 questions I predicted in the UPSC Prelims 2023, and I'm very confident whoever follows my prediction list, whoever prepares as I direct in these videos, definitely he's going to crack the prelims exam next year. Guys, this year you can go and cross check many of the videos which I made 1 week before exam, 1 month before exam. Directly these questions came in the examination, and next year, because I'm starting this year very early and on this auspicious day, okay, Lord Shiva will bless every one of you who will follow this initiative, and you will definitely crack the prelims examination next year. And I would pray to God that he helps us to predict more and more questions in the next year prelims examination. With this, I would like to conclude, but before that, okay, let me tell you is that, okay, in this prelims, okay, for 2024, I have started the Lakshya 2024, where I have 5 categories of tests. You can see NCERT test, advanced test, monthly current affairs test, then we have Optima sectional test, Optima full length test, and then we have CSAT test also. And guys, all these tests are in the new pattern. Because it is very important that you start solving the questions in new pattern. Very, very important. Because if you practice questions in the old pattern only, what will happen is that you will not be acclimatized, okay, in the new pattern. Further, one thing I have observed in the new pattern, what you need to do is that you need to read the NCERTs more in depth, more analytically, because the same topics now what they are asking assertions and reasons, and for those kinds of answers you need to have more conceptual clarity, and in only 1, only 2, only 3 you need more clarity. Therefore, if you solve question in the new pattern, you will actually understand what is the demand from the student, how to read the NCERT. So I will definitely recommend every one of you to please solve these NCERT tests. I have prepared a 1-year schedule. Follow that 1-year schedule. Right now we are doing geography. In the next 2 weeks we'll be finishing geography, and then we'll be starting with the environment. So if you have not started, please do start with the timetable. The link is in the description. Thank you guys, and please do like this initiative, and please do subscribe the channel and share this channel with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.